Okay, we are now out of the motorcycle section and now we have headed into the final hall for today, Hall D, which is the EV section. So this houses all electric vehicle cars, and since it's 2023 and we are looking for greener means of transportation, this is very well relevant to us and this is our future. Let's go. Mini Electric CE04 iX1, you have all seen them in the second hall that we went to earlier. This is a mobile charging station. This is, in fact, think of it as a giant power bank for your cars. Yes, this is the power bank for your EV cars. Okay, moving on to Peugeot, showcasing their E2008, which is basically their 2008 lah, but E version, not email, but electric. Let's have a look inside. The dashboard is unique. It has a few edges and a few cutaways. Very unique. No gear lever because it's EV. You don't need to shift any gears. And look at the steering wheel. The steering wheel is peculiarly shaped. Next to Peugeot is Tesla.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Malaysia Autoshow.
This looks like a Model X. No? Yes? No? I am not too sure. Let's go to the back. No, yeah, betul. Model X. 100D. And I have just realized that Tesla is indeed quite a huge car. As you can see, the boot is at level with my chest. Granted, I'm not that tall, but still, a car of this proportions is considered large. Okay, perhaps let's go there. I saw some two-wheel vehicles, of course electric punya lah. Yeah, they are. Electrify your life. Be prepared to get shocked. That joke. C1S Pro. Oh, this looks good. Nampak macam Iron Man punya chest centerpiece. Okay. Y15 Pro. It sounds like a mobile phone. Y15 Pro. Sounds like the iPhone 15 Pro or something. TT-FAR. Oh, so bila organize TT kena buat kat tempat jauh-jauh sikit. Lepas tu kau naik ni pergi kan. Aura Good Cat, as we have seen earlier, but we have not seen this color. This is sort of a greenish, bluish kind of hue, but all else, it's what we saw earlier. Hertz is also now electrifying their cars. We have the BYD something over here. This is quite common also on Malaysian roads, this BYD car. We have Volvo with their electrified lineup. Let's see. This is also quite popular. XC40 and C40. Let's look at the C40. Nampak menarik from Volvo. Volvo C40 with the Mjolnir headlamps, or the DRLs actually. C40 recharged pure electric and offered in, thankfully, a shade of blue, but the rest are all monotone and monochrome. Grey, silver, white, black. Okay. All else, we have Mari. I wonder what this is. Must be some OEM manufacturer for car parts. Oh yes, this is the Perodua Gear Up series. The accessories macam beza punya. X50 front bumper. So I think this is an OEM manufacturer for our car spare parts. This is the Myvi. Yeah, interesting. Looks like a subframe. Oh yes, it is a subframe. Okay, moving on. M-Bank. Okay, so let's go ahead to the other side of the hall to see what's there. So this hall is specifically dedicated to electrification. Hence, all of the electric vehicles you see here, including some scooters from BMW. Oh no, this is not BMW. This is Elite Soft. Super Lux, the joy of e-bike. Gosh, macam mana saya boleh pening ni? But it does look like a BMW scooter, those CE somethings. Pardon me for that, please. Okay, electrification, yeah? What do you think? Is the whole world ready for electrification right now? Are we easing well into the electrification age, or are we still stumbling on our way? What do you think? Comment below. I would love to hear from you. Higer electric van. Higer rhymes with tiger, and higher, I don't know. But it's quite good though, as in work can be done in utter silence, you know, no diesel engine screaming here and there. Ooh. You know, when you think of a Proton Wira, you don't think of efficiency and electrification. Oh no, this is not Proton Wira, it's a Proton Arena. Lagi lah rare, bro. So I suppose you can stuff some items in front and at the back, the cargo space as well. Damn. You know, as if an arena is hard enough to see, you see an electrified one, and the gear knob, the gear lever is gone. It's now being replaced by a knob. Because electrification, you don't need gears and all that. Okay, this is interesting. Let me go around and see what else is on display. I see an Asia, and this is obviously electrified as well, compact EV. There is no engine, but rather a motor. Fuh, offset dia, kau bro. Macam-macam. And we have some classic cars over here. What do we have? This is a Nissan S Cargo, not S Cargo as in siput sedut ya. S Cargo from 1990s, from the 1990s. Volvo 123 GT. I wonder what year is this? 1967. 1967. Where were you in 1967? Dah lahir ke belum? Kalau sudah lahir, where were you? In school? Working? Let me know. The 1980s, Mercedes W123. In this era, Mercedes build quality was among the best. They would over-engineer their cars, and for good reason, and their cars are still reliable and solid as of today. Even the sheet metal is very tebal. Yeah, BMW 2002, one of the most desirable BMWs in history. Don't get me started on the Isetta. No, that's not what we want here. But 2002 is a certified classic. And this is a Volkswagen Karmann Ghia from the 1960s. Damn, this somehow or other reminds me of Bruce Lee in his movie, what was it? The one where he went to Italy? Way of the Dragon? No, that was in Bangkok. Something like that lah. He went to Italy and fought some Italian mobsters. Somehow or other, cars in that movies resemble that Volvo tadi tu. That Volkswagen tadi tu. So classical. Okay, moving on to the other end. Lagi lah classic, so we should start here. This is still considered modern lah. Pakcik sedang mengimbau kawan-kawannya. Volvo P1800. Cantik lah. Actually, old cars are nice, you know. I mean, just look at the fins at the back there. They don't make cars like this anymore, you know. Of course, they don't design like this anymore. 1950s Rover P4. Looks like a Rolls Royce, a little bit from the front. You know those olden Rolls Royce? This is the Citroën 2CV from the 1940s. Very cute. And again, blue, bro, blue. It gets older the more we walk down. This is from the 1930s, Austin 7. Where were you in 1930? I bet all of us were not here on this world yet. This is a car that came before we even existed. And lastly, from the 1920s. Now just imagine, cars in the olden days were huge. You compare this to, say, an Inspira or Lancer. You know, this clearly wins on heft. This one is massive. It has the mass in it. So this is from the 1920s. So this is a very good mix of the past and the future right here in Malaysia Autoshow 2023. And before we leave, let's go ahead to see the final car for today, called the Neta V. Have you heard of the brand Neta before? Huge head unit, aka iPad inside. Once again, blue. Mentang-mentang EV, dikasih blue. Okay, obviously no engine in front. Maybe it's a trunk, I don't know. Let's go around. This is one interesting car. Again, the rear lights nampak macam Lexus. Dia ada boomerang shape sikit. So yeah, this is from Neta. Interesting take on EVs. And finally, from Perodua, perusahaan automobil kedua nasional, we have the Azia, we have the Ativa 1.0 Turbo. Ini pun banyak jugalah hype dekat dunia maya kan, tekan-tekan pregi and all that stuff. Korang ni macam-macam betul lah. Okay, the new Alza or the Veloz, as you have seen at Toyota's booth. Honestly, it looks quite simple and quite strong due to its boxy design. Okay, what else? We have this so-called electric car model, EMO, Electric Motion Online. Bukan emo ya, MOC betul korang ni. We have the Myvi MG3, Generation 3, the Beza, and basically quite the common cars that you have seen on the roads every day. There you go, EMO, Game Simulator. The kids are going to have fun with this. Jangan lupa bagi signal ya. Okay, so that is all from Perodua. Kia is beside Eon and also Audi. As we can see here, the current gen Kia Sorento looks absolutely amazing. You know what I like about Kias nowadays? Their front grille. Front grille. An evolution of that tiger nose grille, and it looks bold and imposing. Betul-betul cun lah. Okay, so that's the Kia Sorento. Another Kia Sorento over here. Frankly, I prefer this color. Then the futuristic Kia EV6 with its unibrow tail lamp. This is one beautiful EV car. I am not really a fan of EV car designs nowadays because it's a bit sterile, but this one is nice. Look at all the engine beside it. Front trunk. Then we have the Kia Grand Carnival. This is my absolute favorite in all of these showcase over here. Kia Grand Carnival 2.2 liter turbo diesel. Definitely a beautiful people mover. Just look at that. You know, it is very seldom that you get attached to a people mover, a minivan. But this is simply beautiful. Kia Grand Carnival looks quite comfortable with its very thick tires. Let's look inside. Cream leather going on. Moving on to the other side. Luas juga. Nampak selesa. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7-seater with some cargo space at the back. Betul-betul cun lah Kia Grand Carnival. So, what an enjoyable afternoon so far, looking at so many cars and so many offerings by various manufacturers in Malaysia. Once again, great job to the organisers of Malaysia Autoshow 2023 held in MAEPS, Sedang. As you can see, such a very, very beautiful, huge menu full of food trucks and so much to see. So if you are free from today, all throughout the weekend, do come and visit. And I was actually intending to test drive some cars. I brought my helmet to test ride some bikes as well, but tak apalah, they stopped at 6 p.m. So it's okay, it's also gonna rain. Tak apa, tak ada rezeki. But if you do come and test drive or ride at Malaysia Auto Show, please comment below and tell me what did you test ride or drive, and tell me your opinion on it. So for now, Selamat Raya and Selamat Hari Wesak. I wish everyone a very, very long weekend. Make good use of your time, and we'll see you in the next video.